Hey guys, it's John C. Morley here, serial entrepreneur. Great to be with you tonight. And if you're new here and you're watching us, well, go ahead and launch your camera app, point over the QR code like so, touch the yellow lips. You'll get my link tree. If you're listening to us on the podcast and you don't see us, then go to believemeachieve.com. We start every Saturday with a new master topic. We roll through the week and we finish up on a Friday with the end of that topic. So thanks so much for popping in tonight. Really appreciate you coming back and supporting me. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I also want to thank you if you're watching us on the replays, 1 a.m., 1 p.m., 2 a.m., 2 p.m., 3 a.m., 3 p.m., 6 a.m., 6 p.m., 10 a.m., 10 p.m., 12 midnight, 12 noon, 10 a.m., 10 p.m. Whenever you're watching us, thanks so much for making IFYL Inspirations for Your Life a daily part of your life. Now, let's get on with our master topic. Are we ready? All right. We're on Series 2, which means we're in the second year, Show 19, episode number 5. All right. So tonight we're going to talk about something very interesting. And you know what the topic is, don't you? It's understanding the power of what we think and say. Now, we've been talking about this all week. Did you know that words affect our brains? Words affect our brains. And the thing is, words cause certain type of biological responses. So priming the brains with certain words causes us to go into meditation state. It helps us with rewards, victory, or security. And priming can trigger production of oxytocin, which is a neurochemical that helps trigger feelings such as well-being, affinity, and security. And so you may be saying to yourself, the situation is a problem. You're trying to present that it's simply a puzzle to solve, and it's not really a problem. It's a challenge. All right. So we know words from a long time ago definitely affect our brain. We do know that from lots of research. But we learned something new. It's called neuroplasticity. It's a term that's used to talk about our brain and how we keep reinventing ourselves. It's like when we go down one path, I want to think of neuroplasticity almost like our body's AI, artificial intelligence. Well, what it basically means is that we learn and then we form new pathways that become more comfortable. So what we think about actually rewires our brains for better or for worse. Now, we know that our choice of words has a direct impact on the immediate effect of our emotional response. We know this, and it makes our brains inclined to respond in specific ways. And it's true whether you react to spoken words that were delivered by someone or the inner self-talk we hear ourselves saying inside our head. So when you think of the word neuroplasticity, what is going through your mind? I know you're probably saying, hey, John, I have no clue what you're talking about. So neuroplasticity is a very unique term, and it's one that's been around for a while, all right? And it's the brain's capacity to continue to grow and to evolve in response to life experiences. The plasticity is the capacity to be shaped, molded, and altered. And so the brain is designed using the RAS, the reticular activating system. It doesn't want us to get in any kind of trouble or harm. So it's always trying to do what it needs to for fight or flight. However, with neuroplasticity, we're able to rewire the brain in a way that can make us more efficient and, yes, using those traits to become even more successful. And this is not just in our thoughts and what we're doing, but it also affects the molecular level at the cells, neural networks, and then just understanding how our body's functioning and how that complex set of organisms can re-engineer itself by certain words. I think that is the part that is really blown me away. So brain theory. Yeah, there is brain theory by MIT, in case you guys are wondering. So this is a very, very interesting thing. And so brain theory, again, by MIT, has suggested something very, very interesting, that human language really came about from imitating songs of birds. So as we learn to express a wide range of emotions in song, we start to add the first syllable words for further clarity and meaning. and we may just become a group of singers. So maybe this is why American Idol seems to tap into something very innate and personal for all of us. What tune is your brain singing, and what tune are you playing, and what tune are you passing on to other people? You know, when you learn a tune, it's important to pass that tune on. And you might say to me, John, I'm not sure what you're talking about. Well, our brain is a very amazing part of our body. Okay. And I want to talk a little more about neuroplasticity. Okay. Because it's the ability to shape and to grow. All right. It really is. Your brain makes up only a tiny portion of your total body's weight, but it uses up a quarter of everything you eat. If you want enhanced neutral pathways, you need an enhanced diet. According to Ramsden, that means grabbing snacks like walnuts, blueberries, and avocados during the day. Vitamin D and magnesium are also top priorities if you want to promote neuroplasticity. You should take naps. That's great to have short 20-minute naps. It'll elevate your neuroplasticity potential even further. And a short nap encourages the growth of the dendrite spines, which act as crucial connectors between the neurons in your brain. Don't let that workday linger. Like muscle building, neuroplasticity needs downtime in order to do its work. According to Dr. Chinichin, a manager should embed and enforce a close the day ritual that prioritizes reflection and gratitude for small wins. I think that is amazing. We should always celebrate our small victories as well as those major ones that we do accomplish. Expand your vocabulary. Learn a new word every day if you can, and see how you can make a difference in your life and how you can use that in others. Use the wrong hand. Yes. So you might be dominant for right hands like I am, but try to use your left hand. Might be a little challenging, but it can be fun. Learn to juggle or do some type of activity that might require a different type of hand-eye coordination. Play chess. Do mnemonic drills. Teach yourself mnemonic devices like formulas, rhymes can enhance the connectivity in the prefrontal parietal network, paving the way to new positive pathways. So be mindful as a team. Yeah, be mindful as a team. The best thing you can do, according to Chinishan, again, is to promote neuroplasticity in a workforce to incorporate regular group meditation. I think that is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. So crosswords and Sudoku aren't intense enough unless you really not a numbers person. Changing your brain with neuroplasticity needs activities that are intention focused, which are very intense. Learn a new language. That's one thing you could do. You could travel. Learn to juggle or some other type of, like I said, extracurricular hand-eye coordination thing. Learn a musical instrument. The mindful meditation is amazing. Brain training websites, apps, and programs. Luminosity, Elevate, Happy Neuron, non-dominant hand exercises. So as we do this, we grow. What food increases neuroplasticity? Well, we talked about this before. And it's oily fish because it's packed with brain essential DHA fatty acids. And DHA is a mainly component found in gray matter of your brain. So foods high in DHA will be one of the best foods that improve memory and information processing. Neuroplasticity exercises are something everyone should take part in, no matter what age you are, because you can actually change the age of your brain. And I remember doing the Wii Fit, which I love doing, and it gives you your actual age, and then it gives you your, um, let's say, your mental age. And that's how well your agility and your mind are able to do things like switch and be able to crunch things, but they have to make these split-second decisions, which you can't do in 5 seconds, right? And so neuroplasticity is amazing. And I like to think of neuroplasticity as the artificial intelligence of our body. It keeps learning and we keep becoming better. Now, the thing about the brain, and we've talked about this before, is the brain's important, but the heart is also important. Our hearts and our brain are linked. And if we don't understand that, we're never going to produce, we're never going to manifest, and we're going to become extremely frustrated with our life. Okay? We're going to become frustrated. And if we become frustrated, then people are not going to be able to make that difference in our life. Okay? Neuroplasticity is not something you do just once. It's something you should keep doing over and over and over again. Think of neuroplasticity as the gym for your mind. You don't have to spend a lot of time doing neuroplasticity exercises. You could do them 10, 15 minutes a day, but do them and be active. And the more that you do them, the more that you're going to be like, oh, wow, my brain has changed, or I'm getting better at this. Okay. And I think you'll start to get more comfortable with your life and where things are going. But it does require a bit of our body to be in alignment with the rest of it. Because if we're not in alignment, then nothing we want is ever going to be drawn to us. I mean, nothing. Nothing we want will be drawn to us. That sounds crazy. But just think of this. If you were in the world, which you are, and you go every single day and you don't learn anything new, your brain actually gets weaker each day. So we have to push our brain. We have to keep it active. What happens if you don't walk? What happens if you're in a cast for months? If you've ever broken a leg or a part of your body or arm, it atrophies. And then when you take the cast off, you have to go through a lot of extra hard exercise and consistent to get that leg or arm or limb or whatever, to get it back into circulation, because it's like barely able to move very well because it has some blood flow, but not a lot. Thus, when we understand that our mind and our thoughts are connected to different parts of our body, think of your thoughts like the wiring in your home. It connects us to everything. Every circuit connected to every appliance. And if we know that certain words will just make things flow better, wouldn't you want to use them? If you knew that certain words hurt you from, let's say, becoming a better version of yourself, wouldn't you want to avoid them? If you knew that there were certain things you could do to stay positive every day and get up and not feel bad, we've all felt bad, right? What if you could figure out how to stay good all the time? And I've learned that it is a mental, but it is a chemical thing. So it depends on what you eat and it depends on what you do. When you have value, when you have purpose in your life, life changes. It changes. Ladies and gentlemen, I am John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur. It's been a privilege, been a pleasure, been an honor to be with you this fantastic, amazing evening. I hope you'll like, love, support the channel. Definitely comment below, tag your friends, colleagues, and associates. Share this out with everyone you know on social media. Go to my YouTube channel, John Space C Space MRLAY Space Serial Entrepreneur. Look for that key phrase, help keep our content free. Make the choice, ladies and gentlemen, to buy my team and I a cup of coffee, a bowl of fruit, or perhaps a savory, delicious dessert plate. Either way, we'll be grateful with those pennies and dollars. We'll invest into new hardware, new technology, new equipment, new software, even as so is to give the most jaw-dropping motivational content to inspire you to create a very amazing life. I thank you so much for tuning in, and check out BelievMeAchieve.com and read some of my great articles, and I'll see you guys real soon. All right. Be well and take care.